The guy's got a big budget, and I got some solid ideas on this. Now, the challenge is going to be I'm the one who's supposed to find the right car. The good news is I got a great price on what looks to be a terrific body, and I am psyched to get started on this project.
Counting Cars was created as a spin-off from the iconic porn stars saga on the History Channel. Led by Danny the Count Koker, Count's Customs is the go-to spot in Vegas for top-notch automobile restoration. What followed was a decade of hits and misses, with many vehicles passing through the garage. But here's something most folks don't know. Just 2 years after Counting Cars debuted, Count's Customs was slammed with a lawsuit. What happened? Why was Danny Koker and his team sued? Well, join us as we roll back the curtains on why Danny Koker was sued.
Dude, this car is so nice.
It looks beautiful. I love it.
Thanks, bro. A really, really solid car.
When the reality TV series called Counting Cars hit the screens, Danny Koker's fame shot to the limelight. In a very short span, Counting Cars became one of History Channel's biggest hits. The fans just couldn't get enough of watching Danny and his team at Count's Customs restore cars every week before flipping them for a huge profit. However, Danny Koker lived an entirely different life before TV and fame. He came from a family of music lovers, and in fact, he was once a part of the family singing crew. But life had other plans for him, and he chose to take that road instead. In search of greener pastures, Danny moved to Vegas, where he met Rick Harrison, the mastermind behind Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, the iconic backdrop of the History Channel's porn stars. It was here that he earned his moniker, the Count. So here's how it happened. Before Danny became the king of counting cars, he ruled the late-night airwaves of Vegas TV. From 1990 to 2000, he lit screens with B-horror movies on KFBT. He didn't just host, he rocked a look that was part vampire, part Elvis impersonator, because well, it was Vegas. Decked out in his signature getup, Koker earned himself a legendary moniker, the Count, and let's just say it stuck like glue. Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars recognized Danny Koker's star quality after his captivating guest appearances on the show. Together, they launched Counting Cars, a spin-off featuring Danny's garage business, Count Customs, which he'd been running since the 80s. The show, akin to American Restoration, follows Danny and his team as they restore classic cars and motorcycles, with occasional crew clashes. Premiering on August 13, 2012, the show quickly settled into a regular Tuesday slot. Based in Las Vegas, Count Customs is synonymous with creativity and craftsmanship, specializing in reviving classic American cars and motorcycles. With a diverse portfolio and Danny's expertise and charm, the show quickly became a fan favorite and solidified Danny's status as a cultural icon. Known for their expertise in reviving classic cars and motorcycles, the team has garnered widespread acclaim. Over the years, they've undertaken numerous projects, each showcasing their skill and dedication. Standout examples include the iconic 1968 Bullitt Mustang, the unique Sparkles 2, the Dune Buggy, and the heartfelt 1962 VW Carmen Ghia, crafted as a special gift. These projects made it known to everyone that the team could transform vehicles into works of art. Danny's leadership and passion also solidified his status as a beloved figure in the automotive industry, making Count's Customs a must-visit destination for enthusiasts and fans alike. But sometimes, clients' requests didn't go as planned. Shortly after the debut of Counting Cars, a legal tussle unfolded in 2014 as a Vegas-based couple filed a lawsuit against Koker's business. According to Courthouse News, their anger stemmed from their 1967 Ford Mustang, which they hoped to see revamped on TV. The $50,000 lawsuit claimed that the shop had no intention of completing the job by the promised date, nor did their car ever grace the screens of Danny's show. Allegedly, upon discovering that no work had commenced and that the vehicle model didn't align with their expectations, the couple sought a refund, but it failed to materialize. In 2017, Danny faced another legal hurdle when a former employee of Count's Customs was slapped with a $75,000 lawsuit for allegedly stealing funds from the company. Well, it's a rather interesting story. Meet Joseph Frontiera. Once a shadowy figure behind the scenes at Counting Cars, he sparked a tempest of controversy. His role in accounting provided the perfect cover for him to divert company funds for plane tickets and even a down payment on his Range Rover. He was simply living off the company and comfortable with it. Let's be honest, it would be hard for anyone to think the company's accountant was siphoning funds, and Joseph knew how to manipulate numbers a lot. Adding insult to injury, the IRS slapped Kustoms with an $18,000 late tax charge, courtesy of Joseph's financial fumbling. Danny reached his breaking point, giving Joseph the boot from the show and launching a legal onslaught. While Joseph settled his taxes dues, he vanished from the screen, leaving behind a cloud of scandal. Danny wasn't so pleased with that, so he sued the company that had sent Joseph his way, Randstad, alleging negligence in disclosing Joseph's checkered past. What later happened was not made clear, but it was obvious Danny had too much to deal with all at once. But the real mess was yet to come, and when it did, it was messier than everything else. In 2021, Danny found a Cadillac that had been abandoned by its owner in a junkyard and thought, let's revive this. So he did just that. Unfortunately for him, he just made a huge mistake. The Cadillac's owner had been financially down when the car was involved in an accident and couldn't get the money to fix it. So when he got word that his car had been fixed by Danny, he was grateful. Then the Nevada courts came knocking. They asked if this guy had permitted Danny to work on his car. The answer was no. Off they went to where Danny was, and before he knew it, he was on his way to prison. Why? Well, according to the law, Danny did something very interesting. He failed to ask for permission before working on the Cadillac. In Nevada, the law was that anyone who wanted to get a vehicle from a junkyard would have to get permission from the owner first. Since Danny was based in Vegas, he probably didn't know about this law. The court, however, couldn't be bothered. After all, ignorance was no excuse. They were going to send him to jail and all that, but he decided to take a plea deal instead. So he got over 80 hours of community service and was told to pay a fine of $25,000. Despite the legal woes and occasional whispers of stage scenes, which are par for the course in reality TV, Danny's personal life is sailing smoothly. In 2015, Danny tied the knot with his girlfriend, Danny Koker. She's since become integral to another venture in the Koker repertoire, Count Vamped Rock & Bar Grill. Corey organizes live entertainment and oversees various aspects of the establishment's operations. In 2022, false rumors circulated online claiming that Corey had passed away in a car accident. However, these rumors were debunked and Corey is alive and well. Despite the false alarm, Danny and his wife enjoy a blissful relationship. Danny's dedication has paid dividends, with his net worth around $13 million in 2022. He definitely made a lot of money with each Counting Cars episode, earning him $100,000. It's worth noting that Danny was already busy with a new venture to hit YouTube around the time Counting Cars wrapped up its run. Count's Culture promised the same thrilling restoration journeys for classic muscle cars, shedding light on the challenges faced amid the full swing of the pandemic. While this project was short-lived, it speaks volumes about Danny's knack for entrepreneurial ventures, always cooking up something fresh. Meanwhile, Danny's wife, Danny Koker, cannot shy away from the Count branding either. She's the proud owner of Count's Vamped Rock Bar in the heart of Las Vegas. In 2013, a wave of uncertainty swept fans when the Counting Cars Facebook page dropped a bombshell, announcing Count Kustoms had temporarily closed up shop. The message left hundreds of fans questioning whether their beloved show was facing the axe. However, it turned out to be a mere misunderstanding. The team was simply wrapping up filming for the second series, causing a stir of confusion among viewers. Despite the momentary panic, Danny and the Count Kustoms crew consistently released new seasons of their smash hit show. But in 2021, the final fresh episode aired, leaving fans wondering if this was the end of the road. Was it the pandemic's toll, financial woes, or was the team gearing up for thrilling new ventures? While the show hasn't rolled out any new episodes, history hasn't officially pulled the plug on the series either, keeping hope alive for a potential 11th season. After a 3-year hiatus, the prospect of new episodes might come as a pleasant surprise. Scanning through the Count Kustoms Facebook page paints a vibrant picture of the team's continued vigor. They're still in the game, sharing regular updates from meets, events and ongoing projects. The crew appears as lively as ever, albeit sans the camera crew, as they showcase completed projects and offer glimpses behind the scenes with work-in-progress snapshots. In other corners, the team is hard at work welding, fabricating, and painting more of those sleek classic custom projects. It's a sight for sore eyes to witness the shop's ongoing dedication to crafting high-quality custom cars, accompanied by their equally impressive motorbike counterparts. And if you take a peek at their social media pages, they're open about showcasing these beauties to the world.